Hey guys, and welcome to ToastPunk. Today, I'm going to take you through our website, and in particular, I'm going to bring you through our white paper, which goes through our roadmap, utility, who we are, and links to joining our Discord and how you can actually mint a ToastPunk in one of our drops. So, as you can see on our page right now, we've got our website loaded up. And it's quite a simple website. We didn't want to make it too fancy or anything like that. We wanted to focus at our community and the digital art form we serve. So on our website, you'll be able to see various things such as, why ToastPunk, how do I get a ToastPunk, and important reads on how you can join the community and what has happened with us and things like that. But yeah, we've got social links that you can go through and check out as well. But today, let's focus at the white paper. So you can click it on our website. I brought it up another page right now, and let's bring you through it. So let's get started. So ToastPunk is an inspiring, limited, and unique NFT series consisting of only 1,000 toast faces. No two toast faces are the same, but each shares the same edible story. Now I'm going to share with you the story that how we came up with ToastPunk. So I myself am a startup and a business person. I've got a few businesses I own, and usually I'm very busy from Monday to Saturday, and the only time I can spend with my family is on the Sunday, and I left that for family day. And what we do is every Sunday morning, my wife would still be asleep. I would wake up. I've got two kids, Emily and Zachary, 9-year-old and a 7-year-old, and we would wake up. And as a father who does not cook whatsoever, I would try to come up with the most simplest thing to come up to feed them, and that's how we started. So we went to the fridge. We got whatever bread's available, whatever's cheese available. And we picked up some tomato squeezy sauce bottles, and we started making these design faces. Eventually, we led towards the Roblox faces, because my kids are really fond of that game, and they're just non-stop playing it, so they loved it so much that we thought, let's make some faces into Roblox faces. Now, we've been doing this for years, and we would have come up with 100 different types of faces, all up from Roblox itself. And every time we share that moment together in that family breakfast time on Sunday, it's just one of the most enjoyable times for me. So that's how this project in particular is quite close to me, because it is coming from my own family story. Now, before this, we didn't know what we're going to call ourselves, so we just called it Project Tomato, and eventually we came up with the name ToastPunk. And yeah, my kids and I actually worked on each design. We chose the bread, the cheese, and all the different Roblox faces. And yeah, today I'm going to bring you through all of that so you can see what's in store for you. And yeah, so with this sort of stuff here, CBS, NBC, Fox. So what happened was, when we launched and we wanted to give away, I told my story on Twitter and wanted to give away some ToastPunks. The NFT community just went wild, and I think my followers spiked from 100 to 8,000 in like a few days, and it's up to now 20 over 1,000. But don't get me wrong, guys, that is just followers or people just watching our story. This is more I guess a video out for people that are serious about NFTs and how we can actually use our NFTs in the future, and also potentially make this as a really good investment for everyone. So this is our rough map that we use to showcase all the different types of styles we've got. So we got 1,000 NFTs only, as I said before, 100 different faces, 24 emotion groups, 4 bread types, 4 cheese types, and 4 intensities. The intensities are earmarked by the color background. The cheese type, I'll go into that in a moment. We call it an anatomy of the ToastPunk. And the emotion groups are grouped from the faces. So each face belongs to a particular emotion group. A doctor friend of mine from Stanford, she came up with the actual links between the faces and the emotion group. So that's the only thing that we steered off from Roblox. The faces are from Roblox, but the emotion groups were worked out through the faces that came out from each face design. Now, the anatomy of ToastPunk, we've got 3 normal cheeses: American, Tasty, and Swiss. We've got 1 special cheese, which is grilled cheddar, so that's the only one that is actually cooked. We've got 3 normal breads, white, multigrain, and rye. We have 1 special bread, which is the toasted brioche. Now, the special cheese and the special bread, that's the only one you can link together. The normal breads and the normal cheeses, they're all linked together as well. So you can't put I guess, an American on a toasted brioche. That's not how we designed it. And it's in particular because of our the taste that you're going to get from it. So we wanted to actually link it to real taste of a real toast that you can do as well. So these are real flavors, real recipes that you can use every single day, and they come in a digital art form as well as a recipe to work out for yourself. We've got 100 unique toast faces, all Roblox inspired, as I said before. Each has a primary emotion, 24 different types. You got anger, joy, fear, etc., etc. 24 in total. We've got normal intensities, light, medium, and strong. These intensities are based on the emotion of each ToastPunk. And we have 1 special intensity, which is basically the special bread and the special cheese. When you combine all of them together, you get a burst of emotions, and that's what we decided to call it. So that's the anatomy of the ToastPunk. Let's move on to our drop schedule right now. So we've designed the drop schedule in a way where we wanted to ensure we keep our prices up, number 1. Number 2 is keep it limited for certain people that are following us, and therefore able to actually come in on certain drops. So the first drop, as I said earlier on, and that's how we got into the press and we all went crazy and berserk, was that we said we're going to give out 100 for free. And we ended up having 100 whitelist pass holders. So these pass holders, the way we designed it is that they can actually mint anytime they want in drop 1, drop 2, drop 3, drop 4, and drop 5. And they don't have to pay the price of drop 2, drop 3, drop 4, drop 5. They pay a 0.0 ether plus gas. And yeah, these are all locked in. There's nothing left available. We're now moving into the next stage, which is drop 2. And after that, we'll move into drop 3 and drop 4. And as you can see, it becomes a little bit more limited as each drop goes by and the prices come up as well. There are certain unlockables on each, so it comes with all different features and functions. And that is advised in the minting page. So you can see that straight away when you're minting. You can see what sort of access benefits you get. However, it's always best to join our Discord, because in our Discord, we would provide bonus community giveaways like one of them, for example. We're giving away a Desperate Ape wife as someone who actually mints in drop 2 all the way to 500, and it stops there. And then we'll design another one for drop 3 and drop 4 and drop 5. We've also called each and every drop a different type of personality to it. So the first one was the whitelist founder. The drop 2 is early adopter. So right now we're an early adopter. And then we'll move on to enthusiasts, pros, and the whales at the very end. And there's only 40 at the very end to be minted. The last 10 will be minted by us ourselves. And our aim is to provide to actually dish this out in various places, various auction houses all over the world, 10 in total, so 10 different places, and we will give proceeds to charities based on what the community nominates in our Discord community. So very important, guys. If you want to get into any of these drops, you must join our Discord, okay? And the links are on our website, as well as you can find it easily, discord.gg/ToastPunk. We always invite newcomers in. You can see we're a very warm, friendly community. We're not those hypey type of communities. We prefer people to come in, learn more. And as I said earlier on in one of the episodes that I spoke to with another YouTuber, that we are a newbie-friendly NFT community. So yeah, get in, whether you're pro, newbie, anything at all, just get in and join our Discord, and you'll learn much more there. Now, how do we make sure that we control the activity, the demand, the supply, and the price? So in drop 3 and drop 4, we've made it. There's a minting requirement to drop in drop 3 and drop 4. The minting requirement is you need to actually own 1 ToastPunk prior to minting in drop 3, and you have to have previously owned 2 ToastPunk in order to mint in drop 4. So that way we make sure that there's activity. So sales will open up after drop 2 is all finished, and you'll see more activity as far as offers and buy nows are concerned in OpenSea. But until then, we'll wait till drop 3, and that's how we'll make sure that there's continued activity. The demand, because every ToastPunk could be rare in its own accord, because we don't know what's coming out, and as they get minted, different collectors, different NFT collectors will hodl them. Some will use them for trading. But what we found is from the first batch that have been minted, a lot of people are holding on to them and they just want to hold on to them forever. That is great, but what we require also is activity, and that should happen post drop 3 or when we're in drop 3, because people require that ToastPunk to own in order to mint. We've got 5 limited drops, so we scarcely manage each and every drop to ensure that people know how to come in at what particular times, and those are the only times you can actually get a ToastPunk minted. After that, it's OpenSea, and that's the only place you can get them from. Supply, we've got 1,000 rare randoms in total, so not knowing what is going to make it rare makes it even more intense for NFT collectors. I mean, every time a mint alert comes up in our Discord, everyone looks at it quickly. We find out what we're going to get, and you don't know what you're going to get, which is great. So there's so many different types, and they all look actually fantastic. But yeah, people just keep going for more and more and more. Moving on, this is important because this is where it all stacks up on. We've made sure that we provided a full utility functionality for each and every ToastPunk owner. So each ToastPunk, first ownership. So whether you own it, as long as you own it once, doesn't matter whether you sold it or not. Okay, it gives you access to owners only perks in ToastPunk's near future Metaverse roadmap, which includes two major elements. One is the crypto casino and gaming center. So we are looking at building right now a crypto casino, one of the first kinds. Well, there's a few out there, but some of them didn't make it through because it was quite intense and quite difficult to build on the blockchain structures right now. But our aim is to build a crypto casino that is seamless, integrated well, ensures that you don't have to wait for each bet and things like that, and we want to make it a real exclusive kind of casino. So only ToastPunk owners, past and present, are allowed access, and their guests as well, and you come in, and as certain unlockables come up for ToastPunks, you can be invited to special gaming tables and areas as well. And lastly, obviously in the crypto casino, we're going to look at various collaborations with different NFT projects. So there's a potential dog project that wants to run the greyhounds, or a horse project that wants to run the horse racing, or even other food type NFTs that wants to run the restaurant side of the casino to sell other things there as well. And that leads me on to the food storage and metaverse utility on the right here. There's a concept that we are working on right now, and it's actually quite possible, where because we are a passive NFT, we're not an active NFT like an ape or an alien or a punk. Because we are just a stagnant passive NFT, there's a potential opportunity for us to build or develop a supply chain collaboration as a supplier of energy to those active NFTs. Now, this concept may be far-fetched and wild, but it's actually, we've done some research on it, and it's quite potentially possible. For instance, where a CryptoPunk wants to teleport from one metaverse to another area, and they need specific type of energy, and we are a passive NFT. There's a potential chance that the ToastPunk owners there that could supply and provide this energy for an exchange of crypto dollars. So there's a good chance for get some extra income as well when our metaverse concepts launch as well. So this is really exciting for us. This is something which it's not looked at before, but we've got amazing team members, developers and coders and analysts and all sorts that work behind the scenes day and night to make sure that we can formulate this whole strategy for us in our utility functionality. So yeah, guys, this comes towards the tail end of the overview today. Just want to leave you with our goals and missions here. So we aim to be in the top NFT volume traders. So amongst the other ones out there, we're not, as I said earlier on, I've noticed a lot of hyped up projects get up there quickly and fall pretty quickly. We will slowly build ourselves up there, but we will get there eventually. our aim, on Coin Market, Coin Gecko, etc. So that's how we make sure that we list ourselves there. Another thing we're going to do is the ToastPunk Coin ICO. That's going to be fantastic. We're working on the white papers for that right now as a token coin for our crypto casino and various other elements as well, but mainly for our casino. It is a big driver there, big push, but we are working on it, and we're going to enlist and try our best. Obviously, ToastPunk NFT holders and owners will be invited into that the ToastPunk Coin ICO to be able to grow together with us as well. Other things, there's potential opportunities here. These are not written in stone yet, but there's a chance that we can do some franchise deals with Roblox itself, McDonald's for the breakfast Happy Meals and a few other things. But as all these bigger companies turn towards, I guess, the Metaverse side of things, this is our huge opportunity to get involved at the early days. So yeah, I think there's a huge potential right now, and the timing is absolutely right for us to hit in the early stages of Metaverse side of things and NFTs. NFTs are, like, to us, it is an amazing starting point for everyone wanting to come into crypto. We decided to start with NFTs versus crypto because it just made more sense to us, as well as, this is more fun. Look at it, like, if you've got a toast with a bread with a cheese and a face, it just it encourages you versus looking at a coin. And I think, the digital art form element of it is great. There's a lot of arts out there, a lot of art projects out there that are fantastic. The combination of art and crypto is where we see this going to be a real puller for us in the future. So finally, our aim is to bridge emotional connections with loved ones through digital art. As I said earlier on, a reminder of constant evolution of the old real life and the new digital life. Guys, my name is Matt, and thank you very much for listening to this overview. Hope you have learned something. Please join our Discord if you have any questions or anything at all, because our drop schedules will be announced there. You'll be the first to know about it. So yeah, join our Discord, and we would love to see you join the ToastPunk family soon. Thank you.